Welcome to CBSEasy.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are not just studying science, we are hacking the system. We're going to break down exactly how to get full marks in one of the trickiest chapters out there, control and coordination. Think of this as the ultimate playbook for crushing your board exams. So, have you ever wondered how some students just seem to nail this topic and ace every single question? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not magic, and it's definitely not just about studying harder. It's about studying smarter. Today, we're pulling back the curtain and revealing their secrets using official CBSE sources. All right, so here's our game plan for today. We've got 5 simple steps that are going to take you from just another student to a scoring champion in this chapter. You're going to want to pay close attention because each step here builds on the last one, getting you to that perfect score.
First things first, we've got to decode the exam itself. I mean, every topper knows the paper pattern inside and out. It's simple, right? If you want to win the game, you have to know the rules.
Okay, take a good look at this slide. This isn't just some boring table. This is your roadmap to answering efficiently. See those word limits? They aren't just suggestions, they're clues. For a 2-mark question, you need to be brief and to the point. For a 5-marker, you've got a little more room to explain. It's all about being strategic with your words. And this right here is the big secret. Toppers don't write more, they write better. Those word limits are basically the board telling you to use precise, powerful keywords. So forget about writing long, rambling paragraphs. It's all about quality over quantity.
Okay, now that we know the rules of the game, let's master the content. It's time for a super quick, rapid-fire round on the must-know concepts from this chapter. If you get these 3 down, you're already halfway there.
First up, this diagram. You absolutely positively have to be able to draw and label these key endocrine glands. Examiners love asking about the adrenal gland. Think adrenaline and fight or flight. The pancreas, which controls blood sugar with insulin, and the thyroid, which regulates your metabolism. Know where they are and know what they do.
Next up, the synapse. This tiny little gap is where all the action happens in your nervous system. You have to remember this word. An electrical signal flies down one neuron, but it needs to jump to the next one. The synapse is the bridge that lets it happen, and we'll see exactly how in just a minute. And when it comes to plants, it's all about tropism. This is basically how they respond to things around them. The classic example you've probably heard of is phototropism, a plant bending towards light. The key words to lock in your brain are directional growth and stimulus. Master these 3 concepts and you are ready for the big leagues. Okay, now let's get into the most important secret of this entire explainer, getting inside the mind of the examiner by looking at the official marking scheme. This, my friends, is where the real magic happens.
So what is it that separates a student who gets, say, a 90% from a student who gets a perfect 100? It's not luck, I can tell you that. It's knowing the exact words the examiner is looking for. The answer to this question is everything.
Just look at this. This sentence is taken directly from the official CBSE marking scheme for a question about the synapse. This is literally the examiner's cheat sheet. They have a checklist, and the words you see here, chemicals, synapse, electrical impulse, these are the exact terms they are scanning your answer for.
And this slide just shows you the difference perfectly. The generic answer on the left, it's okay. It's kind of vague. It might get you 1 mark, maybe. But the topper's answer on the right, bam! It uses the exact keywords from the marking scheme. It's precise, it's confident, and it is a guaranteed full marks answer. Do you see the power of using the right keywords now? So now, let's put all this secret knowledge into practice. It's time to stop just talking about theory and start solving some actual board exam questions using this winning formula. All right, here's a classic multiple choice question from a past paper. This is testing your understanding of phototropism. Think about it. Which hormone is responsible for making cells grow longer? Just take a second. And the correct answer is D, auxins. The key here is that one phrase, cell elongation. Auxins gather on the shady side of the plant shoot, making those cells grow longer, which causes the shoot to bend towards the light. Simple, effective, and that's 1 mark in the bag.
Now for the longer 3-mark questions, you need a solid structure. And this slide lays out the perfect one. It's a simple 3-step process. First, define the main term. Second, explain how it works using those high-value keywords. And third, provide a solid example. Define, explain, example. Follow this formula and you absolutely cannot go wrong.
All right, let's bring it all together for your final mission on exam day. This is all about turning this knowledge into real, decisive action.
Here it is, your final checklist for success. Master those diagrams until you can draw them in your sleep. Create your own keyword list from the marking schemes. Practice writing answers with that define, explain example structure. Solve past papers so you get used to the time pressure. And please, pay extra attention to hormones. They're a huge favorite with examiners.
So, here's the bottom line. You now have the playbook. The secrets are officially out. You see, the difference between just studying and actually scoring full marks, it's all about strategy. And with this guide, you're not just preparing for an exam anymore. You're training to be a topper. The only question left is, are you ready to start?
Thank you for watching with us. See you next time.